Well, hello there. I'm glad you're here today. I'm Marty Whitney with ARTitude Adjustment, and I teach fun art, not fine art. So we're going to get started in just a second. I want to get a cue from Facebook that I can see. Here it is, my cue. Okay, now I'll be able to see your comments. PJ and Rhonda, I'm so glad you're here today. Thank you for tuning in. So, like I said, I teach fun art, not fine art. I'm at Florida Grand Motor Coach Resort for the next couple of months, and I'm teaching ARTitude Adjustment. And today we are starting a new project, which will be a decor item. Oh no, I wasn't late. You're probably on another time zone or something. So PJ's gonna try to get on to me. But anyway, this week we are using a beautiful, let me put myself in a little circle here so you can see me as well as the project that we're going to be working on. Okay, there. Shrunk down to size. So anyway, this is the project that we're going to be working on. This is a wine bottle, and let me show you what, and we're going to be going through it pretty thoroughly. This is the first day of me showing you, we're going to be painting a white birch background on here. And so I've got to go show you the steps that I got to go through though, because it takes a little bit of effort to get ready. But you know, I told you, last week I had put some mini lights in there that had a battery pack to them, and it just didn't look good. So just happened that week, or that evening, I'm looking at Facebook, and here is a commercial for these cork lights that you put in, and they were a good price, and it was really something I think we can use in the class. So right now I'm still collecting these. I've got enough for a class, but I need to make a sample, and that's what we're going to be doing. Let me show you what you have to do though. It isn't hard, but it does take some time and preparation. I got these wine bottles from a friend who bought them at Costco. I believe it's Costco. And let me see. I have started, it's all you have to do is you peel off this label. And it comes off pretty easy, you know. It isn't stubborn like a lot of labels are, but there is a problem with it. Let me see if I can get the back one off. Just as easy. You just get it started. And isn't this a pretty bottle? I mean, and it comes with the little cork thing, and you know, you could use it to store things. Now this one hasn't been washed out. I really give them a real good wash treatment because you need to, and because you're going to be putting lights in here most likely. But this one still has some olive oil in it because I just picked it up. Now there is some glue residue on here, and so what you need to do is get you some of this and work on it. Now all of them have glue residue, so you're gonna need to just get you a wet towel, or I've got a rag around here, and spray it on the rag, and then work it in. It's kind of a petroleum base. It says not to drink it. Really? It does look like an orange. Everybody's used Goo Gone, I think. But you'll need to clean the glue residue. And I've got plenty of these to do because it's going to be a class. And so it's coming up. I've been saving these for years, I think. 2 years at least. Hey, Meg. Hey, Diane. Oh, goodness. I'm glad to have you all today. Look at this rag my husband uses for the Goo Gone. I think he's cleaned it well. So anyway, there are still some places on here that probably could be worked on. But I don't think if there's just a little, it probably isn't going to make any difference. I'm going to be using acrylic paints just like I always do. Can you hear me okay? Just like I always do. Yeah, see, I told you PJ was on here during the day. But anyway, excuse me. I don't know why I'm coughing. Oh, it might have been the Goo Gone. Maybe it has fumes. I don't think so, though. This is the palette of what I'm going to be using. This one doesn't count right here. I poured something out that had a lot of oil on it. And do you ever get those old paints? And so you just got to throw them away, say goodbye. Okay, so here's what I have today. I'm so sorry. I'm going to be using, I told you we were going to be doing white birch trees. In Florida, we don't have white birch trees, although one of my neighbors has one in her yard that she brought in, and it's beautiful. I don't think she's here right now, but she may come in. So anyway, we're not going to be using a lot of the white yet. What I'm going to be doing is kind of preparing for the surface. You know how you do whenever you're painting a mural? And the mural, I'm so sorry, goes through a very ugly stage. So you're thinking to yourself, that does not look like a white birch to me. This lady's doesn't know her white birches. But I do have a background here. And so we're going to take care of that at first. So that may be the extent of what you do in one painting session. Right on. And I am going over some of the glue, and guess what? It doesn't matter. I don't think I'd like to leave, some of my bottles have, well, I'll show you what I mean. So right now, they're all looking clean. But there was this one that I had picked out for today. Here's an example. Let me see if you can see this. There, right there. So you want to get that off. It may not make a difference, but think of it with the light coming through it. It may cloud it up. I don't know. I'm just kind of particular about, handing out things to the classes. Now I'm also getting ready to, I'm getting some of my supplies and things ready for some rallies that I have coming up in January. If you go to a rally, they usually want to see a sample of what you're planning to do before you present it to the class. That's reasonable. So it is okay to kind of show them what you're doing. One of them I have coming up is for those of you who may be thinking about going, I mean, I know a lot of you, Meg would possibly if she were in this area. This is a FMCA Southeast area rally in Lakeland, Florida. And they kind of have a logo for this particular rally, which makes it easy for me. So one of my classes will probably be to paint a bag that goes along with the rally logo. And I do that, like last year I did one that said Peachy and Perry, and it turned out to be a real cute bag, carry bag. So people love those bags. I mean, I know you can get them at TJ Maxx and everywhere else, but it's kind of nice when you paint your own, isn't it? Hey Tony, nice to see you today. And what we're doing is painting. I'm getting preparations done to paint white birch trees, and this is going to be kind of a background thing. But what I'm saying is, I would get the bottle, and you don't have to have this bottle. You could do any bottle. I just love, usually somebody gives me a pretty bottle and I eyeball it right away and say, oh, could you give that to me after you finish with it? If they will. Now there's going to be, I saw something this morning that I'm going to be doing on here. I'll just give you a little hint. But it was these white birch trees, and they were in the thing that surrounded them, and I might do this as we get closer to this, is, yes, I know. There's a lag in your comments and in my comments. So sometimes whenever I see something that you've said, I'll laugh about it and you'll think, she laughs at things inappropriately, but it's because there's a lag, and I've just seen what you've said. I also publish, or I have a blog that kind of chronicles some of the things that we do. There's someone coming in that's a friend of mine. Guess what, PJ? It's Aline. So if I can get Aline to laugh, you'll just see that she is really a lot of fun. I just told PJ that you were coming in. So how are you doing today? Sure, go ahead. But anyway, talking about my blog, I just published one today, and this one is about, the title of it is Life Rocks When Your Living Room Rolls. Do you like that title? Aline?
Yes.
You like that title? Did you hear me? Okay. PJ says hello. Oh, yeah, I told her we missed her. I can't talk about it very much with her because she'll cry. Yeah. Now, I can't even imagine spending the winter on Long Island. I have a new friend from Long Island that is an artist, and her name is Debbie Viola. Do you know her, Meg? There is a contest going on about the best artist on Long Island, and she's in it. I met her when I went to Canada. So this is our next project, Aline. I'm doing white birches, and there's going to be a cork inserted in this that has lights on it. It fits in the bottle.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So anyway, what we're doing is background painting right now, so that, and I've got different shades of gray here. So it's just going to be a little, I might even go darker in some areas, but the white is going to be on top of this, y'all. So it's going to be, you're going to catch that this is just kind of background painting right here. Like I said before, don't you hate it when, where on Long Island is she? Oh goodness, I'm not sure. But her company's name is Art by Debbie Viola. So I don't think she'd be hard to find, but she has painting classes and is, she has a real good story. In fact, I think she's written a book about her experiences of where she was on 9/11. Okay, so doesn't that look like a mishmash of things? I told you that's how you feel when you paint a mural. It's like everybody passes by and says, "Oh, that's really nice. What where did she get, she forgot to get the email that said, lady, you can't paint." So anyway, are you getting your pine cone ready? Is that what you are? Yes. Oh, good. We have a contest going on right now, and it's sponsored by ARTitude Adjustment. Now, if you think that I may be a little wonky, or if you thought that, we're having a pine cone decorating contest for the world to see. And I posted a few of them a while ago because they're looking good. I mean, these ladies are creative, and they're displayed at the front of the stage at our place. Bob, what do you know? Bob Monroe is on here. Well, Aline says hello.
Yes, hello.
And Walter. I knew he'd say hello, so I just had to say that. And it's nice that you're here, Bob. Bob is a painter as well. I know you don't want people to know that, but you're very creative, right? Isn't that right? So, anyway, if I didn't say it before, thank you so much for being here today. This project will go on, hopefully, the rest of the week. However, I mean, it's going to get prettier every day that I do it, hopefully. And I hope that those corks are in by the time I get to where I need the cork, to the end of this project, because the lights are going to look real nice, and they're on a wire instead of that dark black one that was on the pack, the battery pack. So. Hi, Lekka. I'm so glad you are late today, but that's okay. This is the first day of the project, and that's fine. I know you're a busy lady. So, how much snow is in Long Island today? Hey, Kim. Hey, from Bob. Miss everyone. Well, you don't know how much we miss you. Y'all were brave not to be here because we've been talking about you and everything. Yeah. You can do that when people aren't there. Okay. Now, I think we'll have to put a little red cardinal on these white birch trees also. This is going to be a forest of them, but they're not going to be so thick that you won't be able to see the lights. I don't believe that, well, I could go up pretty high. See, not having done this before, do you think I should go up all the way? Kim, it's so good to see you. Kim is in an area in Ohio that it looks like white Christmas right now. So if you followed her, you would be seeing some beautiful snow scenes. And I don't want to tell you this, but I'm in shorts today, and it's 81 degrees outside. So now, it's just a nice time of year here because it's not that hot. It was miserably hot in the summer, wasn't it, Aline?
Yes, it was.
one of the worst heat things we've had. But now, okay, so far does it look like white birch trees? I didn't think so. It's not there yet. Hey Dee, I'm so glad you're here. Hey Juanita. We're in the middle of starting to paint white birch trees on this olive oil bottle. And a friend saved these for me. I've been saving them to get enough for a class. This will be part of January's class. I'll probably have a luncheon that day because I'm going to have 2 classes in January. One will be in the afternoon, and well, if you do that, then you got to have a luncheon. You know, you got to include something for people to eat. And so that'll probably be an afternoon class, and I have about a dozen of these. So it'll be a nice little class. And then at the end of it, we'll put corks in there and the lights, which I'm waiting to come in right now. I didn't order these from Amazon. It was something that was online, and I couldn't find them in the stores. I looked for them in Hobby Lobby, and you don't go in Hobby Lobby and say, do you have any wine stopper corks? They don't have things like that. They don't have wine glasses. Did you notice? Okay. So anyway, we've done this white. Do you remember the class we had with white birch trees on wine glasses? One winter, I think. Anyway, I have a friend that went to that class, my friend Mary Ann, that gave me these bottles. Mary Ann is a neighbor. And does that make sense to you? Oh, are you talking about now see, let me show you what this is. Have you ever heard of this? Colavita extra virgin olive oil. My friend Mary Ann and her husband go to Costco and get this. So I think that's the only place you can get it. Have you seen it in other places with these bottles? If you have, let me know where I can go. Oh, I know. Hey, Roz. Yeah, all the people in Florida are saying, keep it up there, Kim. So anyway, this is going to have a real good base for tomorrow when I start painting the trees. I told you it's like a mural right now. You're saying, what in the world is that? Okay, this is the basis for my background. Okay, so if you come back tomorrow, you're going to see some more basis. Not this, but something else. So, yes, this could be a gift. It's going to be giftable. It will not be wearable. Okay, PJ, have you seen those bottles anywhere else? Or has anybody seen them anywhere else? Okay. I want to say how pleased I am that all of you came to ARTitude adjustment today. The routine that I usually follow is on Monday, or actually on Friday, I finish up a project and introduce it. And I put a picture, if you want to see what we did last week. We did an apron, a Christmas apron. So I displayed it on my ARTitude Adjustment by Marty Whitney business page. And if you are not a member of that, or if you're not following me on that page, I hope you will. But also, because we do lots, I really try to show you a lot of arty fun art things, not fine art things. I'm sorry, I'm just not that talented. But I am talented enough to know what is fun, and I want to make you smile more, and I want you to use your God-given talents whenever it's possible. And I have lots of friends that I've met who are uniquely talented, and we talk about that a lot in my class. Right, Eileen?
Yes.
Okay. So anyway, tomorrow we're going to do more building on this. Mondays is the first day of the class usually, and on Friday, like I said, I finish the project. And if we finish it before time, I just start on something else that will work into that week. So we have a lot of fun. And Dollar General, Cola Vita? Really? Girl, this is Franklin, North Carolina. You don't know what they got in Webster, and it isn't. It isn't that. I think you can get a lot of things, but not that. But anyway, I'm going to look now that you say that. But you tell me if you see Cola Vita olive oil in. It looks like this. Let me show you the label. It looks like this on the front, and it looks like this on the back, and it is a 34-ounce, 1 quart, blah, blah, blah bottle. So, and it has this already installed on it, this top, but we're going to put a cork light with the lights in it, and it's going to shine out of the forest of birch trees. I tell you. Really? Shh. I'm going to tell my neighbor. She's been shopping at the wrong place. And that's in Franklin, North Carolina. I want you to confirm that for me. So, but you get it, and you've got to go over it with the Goo Gone to get the glue off when you take the label off. Let me see. Okay, so got project. Didn't want to forget telling you something that you need to, y'all stay warm up there. We're really concerned about you down here in 81-degree weather. We don't want y'all to freeze to death. So, because we might have heat strokes. So anyway, thank you for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. And I was telling you about my blog a while ago. Anyway, I just published it. And the title of it this time is Life Rocks When Your Living Room Rolls, if I didn't say that. So, and it's, the name of the blog is RV There Yet. The address is RV and MH. Those are my husband and my initials. RV and MH at blogspot.com. So I hope you'll read it if you get a chance. We've been doing it for like 10 years or 12 years. And I started doing it for my grandchildren. And it turns out they probably will never read the 5 volumes that I have written of that blog. And they probably will say, look at these antique cars they used to drive. Just like I, oh, Walmart. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, well, I'm going to go I've been missing some things at Walmart. I did not know they had Calavita olive oil, but I'm going to look now. So if you run into the 1 quart bottle, be sure to pick it up. Maybe you can do this project, because what I do after the class is over is that I upload it to YouTube, so it's on my YouTube channel as well, to be shared in posterity with your friends. So not anybody looks at it. So anyway, y'all have a good evening. It's a great day to have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Y'all have a good evening. Bye-bye.